Good afternoon, Flosstube. I'm back. I wasn't planning to do a video today, but then I realized I have a whole bunch of sewing projects and I made some progress on my whips. So at the end I'll do the sewing projects, but first the whips. My eyebrows are all scraggly. Let's do that. Okay, so the other day I posted a progress picture of Blue-Haired Girl on Stitch Mania, and I'm pretty sure I posted it before, but this time I have like 100 likes, which is pretty cool. But anyway, oh, the chart's still attached to her. Just a second while I get that ready. And chart. And Blue Girl. So I've been working on this side. It's looking pretty good, I think. I still have a bunch of colors to go, but I've gotten all of the main colors done. Hooray! So that's Blue-Haired Girl. I'm not getting a ton of work on her because I've been trying to work on the project for my mom more. But what's that? Okay. Sorry, my husband was just texting me and I was making sure it's not important. So here's the wreath. Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My table is wobbly. Here's my wreath. And, you know, looking at the size of it, you would not expect this to take forever, but because all of the branches are really random, and if you can see the backstitch, it's also quite random and doesn't follow the pattern of the branches, as well as, I mean, the beads are mostly on the backstitch, but not exclusively. So there's no rhyme or reason to it, and there's no pattern, so it's taking forever. And my mom was in town for about a week and a half, and she just left. Oh, she's leaving. She just left today, I think. And so I showed it to her to make sure she liked it before I, plowed on it, sent it to her. And she does like it. And she said that she'll frame it herself, so whenever it's ready, I'll just send it to her. She doesn't really care about the dates of Christmas. I mean, my family is pretty secular / atheist for the most part. So while she was in, she bought me presents, including this sweater, which, I mean, is not super exciting, but it's exciting to me. Add like fuzzy lined yoga pants, so I can continue to wear the uniform of my people being stay-at-home moms, and not freeze my butt off, because it's been like minus 20, 25 Celsius for the last week. It's so cold out, and with the wind chill, it's going down below minus 30 pretty consistently. It's awful. Awful. So I'm avoiding going outside as much as I can. But, which brings me to a nice segue to the first sewing project I want to show you. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Alright. I made a snowsuit for baby D. And it's got feet with the matching colors, and best of all, it's got spikes. I was thinking either dinosaur or dragon when I made it, and most people have referred to it as like a dragon snowsuit, so dragon it is. If you want to see it in action, my husband is doing Vlogmas on his channel, which is Flying Marmot, and I'll link it below. But if you want to see more of Baby D, or more of me, or more of our just day-to-day life, you can go check it out there. He also has a lot of, he's into robotics, and he has a lot of project stuff in relation to that. So if that's something that interests you, you might also want to check that out. Okay, next sewing project. I've made a ton of these. What is this, you ask? It is a wire wrangler. So that's a snap in the center. So you take your headphones or your charging cables or whatever wires you have, and instead of jamming these in your pocket and getting them all twisted up, you just need to wind it up into a coil, slide it in your wire wrangler, do up the snap, which I have a hand press So these are really heavy duty snaps, and they stay quite stiff for a long time, which is kind of a flaw. You have to use them a lot before they get unstiff. Anyway, and then it stays in there and you can pull it out whenever you're ready. So these are something I'm planning to sell someday. Basically my plan is that I'm going to build up stock over the next year and try to do some craft fairs next year and set up an Etsy shop in conjunction with said craft fairs. In the meantime, if you want one of these as a gift, I could probably rush it out like pretty quick. It doesn't take long to make these, and I'll send it out in the mail. I'm charging, what did I decide? I think I'm charging $7 Canadian for one of these. So if you're American, that's even cheaper. And whatever extra you pay in like postage or whatever, you will probably save buying from Canada. So yeah, I've got a few of these ready to go in different colors. This one was still a prototype. Most of the new ones I have that are ready for sale have the overlocking. It's in a color that actually goes with it. So wire wranglers. And the last thing I made, one of my friends, if you're in the Steckelson household, stop watching unless you want your surprise for your kid ruined. But their kid wanted a pencil case, so I made one. Isn't that adorable? Look, look, look. Love it. I love it. It's so adorable. I'm thinking I should make a project bag based on this idea. I mean, this isn't a bad size. You could fit like a small embroidery hoop and some floss and stuff in here. So if anyone wants one of these, I mean, I just made it out of scraps and stuff that I had around. But if anyone wants one of these, let me know. I might also be able to get one out in time for Christmas. Not sure how much I'd charge for it. So if you're interested, get in touch. Now that I'm done plugging myself, I think that's about it. So yeah, it's been, I don't know. In the winter, when winter first hits, I usually kind of slow down for a while before I get used to it. And winter hit hard this year. Often we have like, the temperatures kind of slowly work their way down, but no. Bam! Like one day it was like, you know, above zero. The next day it's just like, wow, any exposed skin is going to freeze off in like 2 minutes. So getting baby D to and from various places has been challenging. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys and gals, and those of you who have yet to make up your minds. And I will see you next time.